I'm going with you.
Anna? No.
Excuse me, I climbed the North Mountain, survived a frozen heart, and saved you from my ex-boyfriend, so promise me we do this together, okay?
I promise.
What are some of the challenges you were most excited to dig into as actors?
Personally, I wanted to see Anna face her codependency. I wanted her to start living a little bit more for herself and not just for everyone else, which, you know, stays in line with what we did with Breaking the Mold in the first one, is like the familial love, the self-love, but I don't think Anna learned self-love out of the first one, so I'm happy that she did in this one.
I woke the magical spirits at the Enchanted Forest.
Okay, that's definitely not what I thought you were gonna say.
We actually went back in and recorded a couple times Elsa's takes on a bunch of dialogue because we tended to go apologetic, that she was always apologizing for whatever she was doing, for her power, for her desire to go out and chase this voice. And then we realized that she knew in her gut that it was a good thing that she went, and there was something more endearing about that. And so we went back in and I had to do sort of the shinier side of a lot of the lines and play them more optimistic, and that was really interesting. And then to see it, how that played out, was fascinating.
Is the whole putting us in mortal danger gonna be a regular thing? The idea of Olaf going from this bundle of naivete and innocence in the first film, this almost toddler at heart, to a more fully fledged child who is starting to ask critical questions and go through that moment of existentialism that happens in my own house. When I remember when my oldest daughter was 5 years old, we were at the dinner table one day and out of nowhere she looked at us with tears in her eyes and she said, what if I don't want to be a grown-up? And it was one of those things that just stayed with me and it informed this journey for Olaf, because we all go through that. We all have that moment. So that was the most rewarding for me.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
Kristen Bell was a huge influence on Anna's journey. She related to Anna. I related to Anna. We could share a lot. I think we all kind of relate to Anna, I think. But she really helped us see the strength in Anna in a different way. I think Josh, as always, improv genius. Idina brings that vulnerability and shyness to Elsa, but with great power. And then, of course, there's Christoph, who is just all love, and it shows.